This is one of the kit reviews that I promised I'd do. It's the new, or new-ish, Trumpeter, excuse me, Tiger, lead Tiger with Zimmery. Looks a nice kit, so I've had a quick delve through it. Usually Trumpeter fare, but it's quite nice. It looks very, very nicely detailed. Like I say, I haven't opened the bags or anything, I've just had a quick scan through it, but as you can see, nice box work again from Trumpeter, as they usually are. Nice paint work, as you can see. Obviously it's a 135 scale, really, should really say that, shouldn't I? And the length of it when it's built is 239mm, and the width is 105.4, and the part counts are 510. So on the side there we have a bit of write-up and telling you what's in the box. Obviously the colour call out, a bit of PE, there's the Zimmery sheets and the Decals. I think a bit of information there. Tiger, or the Tiger there, I'll just pause that, you can read it at your leisure. And the kit number is 09540. So let's have a look on the other side. We have another couple of four colour call outs for different, we have the 312 in Poland, the 912 in Pz.Kpfw.VI, Poland, and number 132 by SS, oh I can't pronounce it, I won't even ever attempt at that. And the last one as well, all late German 1944, sorry 45, they're all late 44 to 45, so it's getting towards the end of the war. That one, the last one is actually a captured French one, I think. Was used after the war, I believe. I may be wrong, but I think it was used after the war by the French. So that's the box, that's the box art. So let's have a look at what's actually got in here. It's quite a big box, quite a hard box to get into as well. There we go. There we go. You can see it's struggling to get the bloody thing open for some reason. There we go. Right, let's put that down there and we'll just go through like we normally would. Sprue by sprue. I've got my knife ready as well, which is a nice change. So we'll just pop that out the way. And the first sprue we'll come to is the gun. There's a gun mounted on there. There's the front machine gun plate on the front and a couple of side skirts. I have to say that even if you weren't going to put Zimmery on it, but all their Tigers did, you can see the texture, gold steel, very nice indeed. And there again, there's the front part of the mudguards at the front. See the detail again is superb. Even on the back engine deck, you've got that texture as well. Nice spear, nice clasps on the spear, nicely. Yeah, I always keep forgetting sometimes to take these pieces off, you know, the end pieces, because I got caught out once and it should have been left on, so I always double check that now. And there we have the gun mantlet, or one of the gun mantles, so it's got nice texture again on the front. It really is nice texture. So, and the hatches, so far so good, really, really nice detail on the little fire extinguisher as well, the detail on that. Is that a little bit of flash I see, or it's just my imagination? No, it's the way it sits on the tank, of course it is. And then air for the exhausts, the guards for the exhausts, and there's the final drive, nicely detailed again. So, nice impressive start Trumpeter. So we have the side skirts as well, which I'll pop there, got no texture obviously. Have that? No. won't be putting them on as one piece. They'll be going on as I've taken bit by bit, or I may even get some PE. I don't know yet. I don't know. We shall see. So that was the first sprue. So there's a lot of plastic in this box. A lot of plastic. And I see I got it from Allied Express, and I think I paid $29.91 including delivery for a Tiger, new Tiger. I thought it was brilliant. So you only had to wait a couple of weeks as well, so it's not as if you're waiting hundreds and hundreds of weeks to get it, but if it saves you money and you're not in a desperate hurry for it, it's brilliant. It really is. I'll leave a link to the site under me in the comment box below. Right, so this is all been nicely packed in here. A lot of delicate stuff here. Now the turret basket, we have the tow cables, which are really nice. I have to say they're lovely. Have to be careful when we're taking the little knobs off the ends. We have to be very careful. There's one of the machine guns. Is it drilled out? Is it? No, it isn't slide molded, that, unfortunately. It hasn't got a hole in it, but it's no problem. Nice texture on the jack box. The turret bin there. It's a 2-part barrel. There again, it's easy enough to do. So you've got 4 points and some all seam line, but I think I've got a metal bottom. So I can't remember if there's a metal barrel in it or I got one. That was in my stash, but nicely detailed again. On the rear of the, you've got the nice straps that fall down on a few rivets along the top. Really nice. So apart from the two-piece gun thing, that's nice. You know, the technology is there now to do the slide molded, so to be perfectly honest, I don't know why they don't. I really don't, but it can't cost that much more to do. Right, obviously we have the hundreds and hundreds of tiger wheels as normal. So the 2 screws here the same, so we shall just take the first one out. Yep, and the detail is really quite nice. I don't understand that little piece there. It's a bit unusual onto 2 points of each one. Never seen that before. Must be very careful when we're taking that off. Shouldn't be a problem, but I've never seen that before. Wheel, you know, it's nice detail on the. It's even got a cast. See the cast texture on the, you know, the sprocket. I did hear that somebody said that didn't exist on any Tiger. So you know, that's been rivet counting to me, but you know, I'm not going to stop building it because of that. Or I don't like the kit because of the sprocket. And the same again with the return roller, idler, sorry. It's got a bit of cast texture, and the wheels are quite nice, nicely detailed. All of them, yeah, nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with them at all. I say there's no, even on the reverse of the wheels, there's no injection marks, so that's quite nice again. There's 2 of those, so I'm not going to open it. Well, do both, obviously. Another bag here. We have, looks like the turret lid and the back plate. Again, the back plate has that lovely texture again, but you know, it's a shame to cover it up. Well, you don't have to cover it up, I suppose. Nice bolt details on the for the muck guards there. Lovely detail. I like this rolled steel effect. I really do. I have the King Tiger from Meng. It's got the rolled steel like this as well. And we have the turret lid, which is nicely detailed again. Nice weld seams, nice cast on the commander's cupola, as you can see. A few little bits and pieces. The axe or hammer. All the little bits, the jack in a few pieces, which is quite nicely detailed. Again, it's not going to be a dragging 20 odd parts for one for the jack, and that's I think that's for the rear or the front, for the final drive that goes onto. I think, I'm not too sure. And the hatches there again, they've got the nice texture, and then we've got the nice detail inside as well, and no sinkholes. That's quite nice. If you want the hatches open, nice little dutch. So far so good, apart from that 2-piece barrel, but we can't have everything, can we? And then we have another screw here, which has probably got all the idlers and other bits and pieces there. Again, it's got that protective coating around it. Let's have a quick scan of this. You can see there's 2 sprues the same in here. Yep, so we have a lot of small parts here. Obviously we have a lot of the idlers. The suspension is on there, quite nice. Got the nice cast texture on the exhaust covers again. It's a pity they're going to be cut. You don't have to. You can have them damaged and show them off. You really don't have to have the covers completely covering it. Really nice detail. Really quite a lot of small parts. It's even got, if you look closely at there we even have the butterfly bolts and nuts. It's a really nice touch. Very small though, as you can see, they really are small parts, so it's going to be very, very, you know, carpet monster time. Nicely, but they're still nicely molded, so they're nice, no flash, no injection marks, really quite nice. Again, so there's 2 of these, 2 spheres, and there's shackles, a little bit of grab handles, more of the butterfly clip, butterfly buttons and bolts. So it's quite interesting. Never seen that before in a kit, but now we have. Well, I haven't, maybe you lot have, but I certainly haven't. So that's quite nice. You can understand why they're being wrapped up, can't you, when they're you've got those delicate little pieces like that. Right, and then we can, there's another little thing here with, we have the turret. So there's no texture on that at all, but there again, see they've got the zimmer to go over top of that. So there's the turret ring. I play this self-explanatory. Don't need to go about them. And then we have another. Oh, right. Ah, I see. That goes inside the main turret, which is badly warped. This look. It's not too bad, I suppose. I can soon get that out. Just when it's been packed, I think. Yeah, soon get that out of there. A bit of hot water. It's a shame, but nice cast texture again, all the way around. I think. Yep, I think there's a nice where it's been, you know, the oxyacetylene when it's been cut. Right round. You don't have to soon get that soaked in hot water and put the lid inside that to straighten it out. So obviously it's been the way it's been packed in a plastic bag, but I shall soon sort that out. It's no problem. And we have another bag here with the engine deck. Sorry, the top of the hull, the engine deck. Yeah, it says on the back of here 135. It doesn't give you the date though. Tiger 1. There again, you got a really nice detail on it. Really nice details. Lots of little holes for all the bits and bobs to go on, but really nice. It has got a slight texture on that. Slight texture on it, but it's not bad at all. Really quite nice. And we've got the filler caps in the back. That's quite nice. I think that's a filler cap. The detail has even got the cast texture on the bits there. The rear, which is nice again. Yes, keep thinking about these things. These are ways to inject it into, so obviously you just snip them off. But, I suppose it's better than having injection marks. Easier to get off. They are. So I'm going to leave that turret thing out. I'm going to get that straightened before I put that back. And then we have another mantlet. This one has got the. This is one for the. So obviously there's 2 versions we can build or something, and this is the one with the zimmerit on the gun mantlet, which is nice again, and 2 little bits for the other mantlet for the. I think that's for the turret. There we are. Nice again. Nice and moulded. Nice zimmerit, uneven. Isn't all the same, which is quite nice. Yep, so I shall pop that back in the little bag. Oh, some of these sprues obviously are new sprues and the other one's probably taken from another Tiger, as they do. And then we have the tub, which again, at least this one's flat, so again it's got that cast texture underneath, you can see that. Shame it's going to be hidden with all the wheels, but it's there. And the nice rivet seam along the top, sort of the nice weld seams and things, and how it's joined together with the sponsons. On the bottom, pretty plain, but it's got that nice texture again all over. Love it, I really do. And a couple of hatches as they normally have on, but nothing. You know, we don't see the bottom of the tank unless we're doing a damaged tank and it's flipped over on its side. You're not going to see any of this. But still very nice, still nice to have that option if you really wanted to do something like that. And I think I bought this one. Yeah, I did. This is obviously a metal bag. I got it from one off eBay, one of the things from Poland. So it's fairly straightforward, that. Late model. Right, and the tracks, we have these tracks which are nice, but I'm going to use these tracks on another Tiger that I have, because these are actually quite nice. And there's no sinkholes on that side, so no injection marks either. Sorry, no injection marks. Just these. One, you've got 5 points to take off and clean up. They're not going to be too bad. And guide ons. And the detail on the actual track isn't bad at all. Like I say, I'm not going to use these. I've bought some metal tracks which I've never ever used before, and I thought, right, for a Tiger, I thought I'll push the boat out on this one and buy some metal tracks, which I've done. I'll show you them in a few moments time. So I'm not going to use those, but I can use them on another Tiger which I do have, where it's only got rubber banded tracks, so I'll be using those. Right, so yeah, so I was on YouTube, and I can't remember the guy's name, but he was doing a compare between frill tracks and these Spade Ace tracks. These are slightly cheaper, only by about a couple of quid, not too drastic, but he recommended these more than frill. You know, the detail was a lot better. So I've opted for those. So we got obviously the wire as normal, but I'm probably going to do the Andes hobby technique with using the staples. But there, the wire is there, and all the tracks are here. And it's fit nicely together. I've had a little play around with them, but they slip together really quite nicely. I don't know if you can see the detail is really quite, excuse the dirty fingers, I've been doing a bit of modelling this morning. The detail is really quite nice on them. And on the reverse as well, bit of detail again. Get that cast texture on there, but some people say you should burnish them or just paint them, so I don't know what to do. So I've never used them before. First thing together is to put them together, but yeah, so I thought I'd try them with a Tiger. As you know, most, well, in fact all German tanks I think roughly had that sag, didn't they? So I thought I'd try them, and I got them off eBay as well from the company I use on eBay called Dawn Grocery. I think they're based in Japan, and honestly, less than a week sometimes for these things to come. Less than 10 days, you know. I use them quite regularly for my kits and other things, and they sell all sorts, Trumpeter, to me, everything really. And to come from China within 10 days, superb, you can't complain. You really can't complain at that. Right, so there's the, carrying with this now, we've got the usual PE, the engine covers, and the decals again. We have the options. I'm not going to get these out myself. Probably won't be using these because now I use the stencils. But obviously for certain things like the unit markings like that, I would have to use the decal. But yeah, That's fine. What else is in there here? The usual stuff. Let's get one of the most important parts is the these decal sheets. If I can pick them out of the bag. And these are the quite a new way of doing them. If you can get into the blooming things. There you go. There's two each side. I'll only get one out to show you. Obviously different, but I'll get the one out just to show you. And they're very, very, very thin. You know, perfectly. It's plastic, so it just goes down with normal Tamiya glue. As you can see, the detail is you cut these out and just stick them on basically. I know they're uniform, you know, but you can soon damage a few, couldn't you? No problem with damaging. And then you've got all this spare around here as well. It's not going to be used, so you've got, you know, options available to you to do probably another kit out of all the spares. But yeah, they look really quite nice, nice and delicate, and easy to cut as well. You know, with your knife and a ruler, just to take the nubs off. Should be nice and easy to use. Easier than the Meng ones. Fair enough, the Meng decals were nicely fitted. They fitted beautifully, but they just didn't want to settle, and you had to finish up using super glue, like I said on the Panther. But the decals are quite nice, but this is an interesting way of doing it. I'll try this one next when we get round to it. That'll be a normal Tamiya glue on that. And then we have the destructions. Obviously the usual dump that you usually get from Trumpeter. Bit of CAD drawings of the actual tiger. Glare off there. And then a few kits that are available or coming. Planes, couple of aeroplanes there, jets, planes, more tanks. German Tiger with 88mm L71. Slightly different. 172 scale, new variety, and we have the US M26 with 90mm gun. That's the 172 scale as well. And a ship and USS Enterprise it is, so it's an aircraft carrier. Yeah, so they're always in there, them things. Right, let's have a look at the destructions then. First things are, I'm glad we've got quite a few colour call outs, which is really nice. We have a colour call out for the tank number A12, Greuther Deutschland, Romania, East Prussia, summer 1944. That's quite nice. I haven't really quite decided on what sort of camouflage I'm going to do yet. That looks quite nice. And then we have the tank number 312 of the 505 Battalion in Poland 1944. Obviously we know that tank quite well. 312. It's pretty boring by my ear, I don't know. It's not much of a challenge to do that one. So first, it's the first one so far. Ooh, some nice ones on here, different ones. I've never seen these ones. I'll even have a go at this one. And then we have tank number 912 of the Pz.Kpfw.VI Regiment, Poland 1944. That's quite nice. That's a bit different. Let's get that glare out the way. I might do that. Or I might do this, which is the I can't pronounce his name. Walter Knecht 132, Cologne area, September 1944. That's an interesting camo pattern as well. That's a possibility. That does look nice. I think I might go with that. So got a couple of options, and then obviously we have the French captured one, Tigerman Coleman 6 crew. No, I can't pronounce. It was in Germany area in late 1945. So it's a French, and it's, you know, olive green. I don't think I'll be doing that one, but nice, you know, the option is there. You know, some people might just like to do the plain tulip tank, some people like to do camouflage. A couple of nice camouflage patterns in there I'd like to get my hands on. Well, we got the sprue, the sprue map on the first page. And then what have we got here? I told you about the Zimmerit. The first Zimmerit coat. Yeah, there's two Zimmerit telling you where to go with the Zimmerit coats. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you got a nice drawing of where things should go. Well, as far as the Zimmerit is concerned, you got the turret, the front glacis, and the front armour, and the on the hull. On the turret, and on the sides, and on the rear, obviously, so it gives you sort of some idea of where they should be going. And then the usual sort of let me just start off obviously with the lower tub, putting the just for the final drive, the sort of extensions to the hull, and then you got the side on there again, and then we start with the suspension arms, and then of course the obligatory wheels, and carrying on with the wheels, and then putting the sprocket together and the return rollers, sorry, the return idler, and then we've got the tracks, but obviously I'm not using these tracks, so we won't be using step 4. I wouldn't have been doing any at that point. And then we starting off with the rear plate telling you where to put the Zimmerit. Obviously before you start attaching the exhausts and covers and things like that. So I might do these with a bit of, I can't remember if they'll cut, I'll probably give it a Mr. Surface, and I might leave one off so you see that nice texture on the exhaust cover as well. But that was quite nice, and I think these were quite plain, so I'll probably damage one up and have one off, I think, so we can see what's behind it. And then again, obviously little bits and pieces again for the shackles, few that tool like a bar for the turn of the engine, is it? Must be, I think, for the manual start. Yep. And then again, tow ropes and things like that, and the mud guards at the front, so I wouldn't put these on yet. I thought I would leave them off at the moment. So I probably won't even put the hull together. I'll have to see when I get to it yet. Do we put the hull together, or will the metal tracks just feed through without putting the mud guards on? I might just leave them off. And then we start on the upper deck. Self-explanatory, nothing really too much to worry about on there. So there's no PE apart from the engine covers and grill covers, but I do have a bit of spare PE left from a Tiger, so I might use some of them clasps. I don't know yet to see. And these are the, as I said about the little butterfly nuts. They're quite nice there to obviously to hold down certain things. They do look nice if you can keep them in the without them pinging off anywhere. Yeah, so the brackets for the tow cable, which is nice. This again, it's fairly self-explanatory. There's no need to be a rocket scientist to understand them. So like Trumpeter instructions that I'd be like to me, broken down nicely. You know, you've got that. That's what I love to see, is the line between each section. Whereas Dragon is just one big page, which does annoy me. But each to their own, I suppose. And then we say we're carrying on with the upper deck. Again, more stuff to go on there. The light cable, and then we got the front plate as well. Let's see, I don't know how we're going to work this one yet without the tracks being on. Do I make the tracks up? Obviously I'm going to make the tracks up and see if they'll feed round with having the hull top on, or leave the hull top off until I do the tracks and then put the hull top back on. Nice to see. And obviously we have the Zimmerit coats, so I'm going to have to on each side, it's showing you there, and the Zimmerit coat there on the front. So you have to straighten that turret out. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, I thought as much. You got the inside, that goes obviously to give you sort of an armour thickness, in there, so if I pop the other one in there, I'll probably straighten that out actually. I'll soak them in warm. I'll soak it in warm water. Shouldn't be a problem. And then obviously we're starting to put the things together on the turret. And Zimmer it again for the port for the there. And then obviously we have things for the tracks, for the commander's cupola, hatch cover, small grab handles again. We have the mantlet for the gun, depending on, there's two versions, one with the Zimmer which we've got and one without. Yeah, I think that's for the French version, I would think. Not too sure. It looks like it probably will be because there's no Zimmer on that one. Yeah, so it's quite nice, straightforward again. Obviously, then we got the tracks to attach to the side of the turret, which won't be put on at that point. Again, I'll be all ready to go on, but it won't be going on until it's painted. And two-piece muzzle, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, I don't really need it. So I'm not going to use it, but it's a shame it's two-piece as well. But I say, luckily I've got the metal barrel, and the machine gun there is going to be quite difficult. It's only a small hole, but I'll try my best to get a hole in there. And then obviously we got the Zimmer again. I'm showing you about the Zimmer on the rear, one of the top of the turret bins. And then we got the side plates, guards to go on, but there again, these I'll probably cut these and damage these and twist them and whatever before I put them. I probably won't put them all on. And obviously we've got the attachment to the shackles to go onto the front. This side for the there's two options there, is there? C20 and C2. Ah, sorry, yeah, because obviously it's turned. I should be shooting myself. And then basically that's it. Little pieces to go on, B33 and B33 on each side. What the heck they are, all having like lifting eyes, I'm not too sure. And then that's the complete kit. So, you know, not a bad kit. Not a bad kit at all. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for taking your time out of the day to watch. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, old and new. I think that's about all I've got to say on this one. So I've nearly finished the Matilda, that'll be up shortly. So I'd just like to say thank you very much and keep watching.